Dude, so I just came back from one of the 13 gates exercise. I decided to visit the Paris catacombs. If you're not aware with about the Paris catacombs, basically it's this ancient this place where they put a bunch of bodies, a bunch of skeletons from old graveyards, old cemeteries over there in Paris. I guess to make way for houses and whatnot. And it's pretty intense. I haven't felt the way that I did visiting there since I visited Alcatraz. So basically I did the ritual and I went through the gate, and at first I visualized having like a lantern, like those old lanterns, the gas ones, and then I'm all like, nah, you know what, why don't I just get a flashlight, right? Like, duh. And well, yeah, you know, I saw the catacomb, the cave or whatever, and I decided to sit down and just meditate and focus on impressions that I got. If you're very sensitive or highly empathic, you're probably going to feel claustrophobic being down there. I kind of got the words, "Why are you here?" It's not so much that I felt like something evil down there or sinister, but it's more like the impressions. You know, you got to remember it. It's 6 million bodies down there, or remains. Yeah, like I said, it's not so much that there's something evil down there, but it's so much that there's definitely a vibe down there. I started also feeling a little bit like vertigo, a little bit like nausea, and actually when I came back, I actually felt it. You know, I feel it like right now, kind of like a certain, yeah, that energy does affect you. I'm probably gonna have to do a banishing later on tonight, especially if you work with these kind of energies. If you're gonna be working with these kind of energies, you know, theoretically we can probably perform some kind of necromancy, but that's another that's a whole other video. But anyways, yeah, if you were to be a sensitive or an empath, you would probably feel nausea. I felt like I was being watched down there. But it's like I said, it's not so much that that I felt something evil. I mean, bear in mind also that you know, I probably appeared differently than probably what a normal human with flesh and bones looks down there, right? Because I'm visiting it astrally. So it's kind of like, you know, imagine if somebody just pops up there, you know, psychically or whatever. It's kind of like, you know, it's not like I'm intruding there physically. You know, I don't know what I look like to the spirits that are there already, you know, so bear in mind about that. But yeah, those are my impressions. Truthfully, that is like one of the most intense gates probably that I've passed through. Like I said, I haven't felt this way since I visited Alcatraz. When I was in Alcatraz, I went to the isolation ward, and it was the most heaviest experience that I ever had on Earth. I literally felt like I wanted to like faint. The isolation ward, and legend has it that somebody died in there, that they saw something paranormal in there, you know. So again, this is my experience for this gate, and let's see what other future adventures we have. All right. Again, if you're going to be working with these energies, do your banishings. You want to make sure that you didn't bring anything, you know, from your experience. All right. This is Johnny Con, aka Not Such a Conqueror. Peace.